I'm always grateful, and I have to pinch myself for the love and the appreciation and the respect that we get from our incredible audience.
You're crying on that stage.
When am I not crying in public? It's so upsetting.
Why were you crying?
Oh my gosh, I saw the well, we didn't even see.
Overwhelming.
We didn't even see,
It's
but I saw the
overwhelming.
logo and I went, that's my name. Snow White's up there, and I cried my eyes out.
She would go like, I should have just ate that apple, bitch.
And it's so crazy that the princess, of course, the princess is pro-Palestinian and the evil queen is a Zionist. Of course. This is the perfect, it makes sense, so much sense.
Disney's upcoming Snow White remake, slated for release in 2025, has quickly spiraled into one of the most controversial productions in recent memory. A massive $300 million already invested, production delays, growing tensions between its lead stars Gal Gadot and Rachel Zegler. Film has become a hotbed of behind-the-scenes drama and public backlash. The stakes are higher than ever for Disney as it scrambles to salvage what many are already calling a disaster in the making. How did this project, which initially held so much promise, get so off track? Let's dive deeper into the core issues plaguing this highly anticipated yet troubled remake. The center of this drama are two of Hollywood's most talked about actresses, Gal Gadot.
I didn't see anything. We're still waiting.
You see yourself as the evil queen. You are not evil. You are not evil. You're a queen, but you're not evil.
Who has been cast as the iconic evil queen, and Rachel Zegler, the new face of Snow White. From the get-go, the tension between the two has been palpable, both on and off screen. Gal Gadot, a seasoned star known for her powerful performances in blockbuster hits like Wonder Woman, reportedly stealing the spotlight, much to Zegler's frustration. Gadot's commanding presence is undeniable. Her portrayal of the evil queen has already generated significant buzz, making her the focal point of much of the film's marketing. Meanwhile, Rachel Zegler, off her breakout role in West Side Story, struggled to gain the same traction, both with the audience and within the production itself. Insiders suggest that Zegler's frustrations stem not only from being overshadowed by Gadot, but also from her desire to reshape the role of Snow White.
They're hijacking our childhoods. I'm not sure why they're even calling it Snow White at this point. You're going to have no love story. You're changing the 7 dwarfs to 7 diverse magical beings. I think it's an absolute atrocity to hijack our childhoods in replace for this facade of progress.
Into something far more modern than what fans of the 1937 classic are expecting. This has created a deep divide between the cast, crew, and even Disney executives, who are scrambling to balance Zegler's progressive ideas with the film's nostalgic roots. Zegler has been vocal about her desire to give Snow White a more independent and woke edge, stripping away the character's traditional dependence on a prince and focusing on her strength and autonomy. This may resonate with some modern viewers. It has alienated a large portion of Disney's core fan base, who feel that the remake is drifting too far from the original fairy tale's timeless magic. One of the most significant changes that have caused an uproar, complete rewrite of Snow White's backstory. In the original tale, her name comes from her fair complexion, as snow. However, in the 2025 remake, this aspect of the character has been entirely discarded. Instead, Snow White's name now stems from surviving a snowstorm. Yes, you read that right, a snowstorm. This change has baffled many fans, who see it as a superficial attempt to modernize the story without adding any real depth or substance. For generations, the simplicity and charm of the original fairy tale were part of its appeal. By replacing Snow White's iconic backstory with a weather-related twist, Disney risks losing the very essence that made the character beloved in the first place. Moreover, the decision to remove the romantic element
things. But what I will never accept is that your generation want to trash everything that's classic and everything that I believed in. No, let me have my say. From my childhood, everything is trash. Everything is non-diverse and it's wrong. Why can't we both live in the same world?
Central to the original Snow White has sparked even more controversy. Zegler has openly stated that her Snow White will not be waiting around for true love or needing to be rescued by a prince. While this fits into the ongoing trend of more independent female characters in cinema, it has also angered many fans who believe that these changes strip away the fairy tale magic. Snow White's relationship with the prince has been a key element of the story's emotional core for decades, and removing it feels like a rejection of the heartwarming innocence that made the original so enduring. The reimagining of other iconic aspects of the original film has also left fans scratching their heads. The Seven Dwarfs, for example, are said to be undergoing significant changes, with rumors swirling that their roles and appearances will be altered to better align with modern sensibilities. While Disney has been tight-lipped about the specifics, many believe these changes are yet another example of the studio's attempt to infuse progressive values.
And I think that this is just in the Disney tradition. And I always tell people that don't like this version or they're suspicion they won't like it. Listen, you can go to Disney Plus and you can watch the 1939 version of Snow White.
Values into the story, even if it means sacrificing the beloved charm of the original characters. These drastic alterations are emblematic of Disney's broader push for more woke content in recent years. The studio has made a concerted effort to modernize its catalog of classic tales with mixed results. While inclusivity and progressive storytelling are important, many fans feel that Disney's attempts at reinvention have come at the expense of the magic and nostalgia that made their animated classics so beloved. Instead of embracing the timelessness of Snow White, this remake feels more like a political statement than a fairy tale. And that's a hard pill to swallow for fans who grew up cherishing the original film. In the midst of this turmoil,
You were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White.
there is one bright spot that Disney seems to be banking on: Gal Gadot's portrayal of the evil queen. Gadot's charisma and star power have made her a standout in the production, and it's clear that Disney is relying heavily on her to carry the film. With her scenes now taking center stage in promotional materials, it's obvious that Gadot is being positioned as the film's main draw. In fact, many fans have expressed more excitement for Gadot's performance than for Zegler's Snow White, a shift that speaks volumes about where audience interest truly lies. Gadot's ability to captivate audiences could very well be Disney's last hope for salvaging the project. However, this shift in focus towards Gadot has reportedly only increased the tension between her and Zegler. Rumors of heated arguments and
That is
Not going to be
yeah.
saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
set drama have emerged, with some insiders suggesting that Zegler feels sidelined by Disney's decision to push Gadot to the forefront of the film's marketing. It's even been reported that Zegler has attempted to have some of Gadot's scenes cut from the final version of the film, a move that has only added fuel to the fire. With two of the film's leading ladies at odds, the production has become a ticking time bomb, and Disney is desperately trying to keep the peace as they head into the final stages of filming. Beyond the cast drama, Disney is also facing mounting financial pressure. With the original budget already ballooning to $300 million, the studio has been forced to invest an additional $25 million in reshoots in an attempt to salvage the film. But the question remains, will these reshoots actually fix the underlying problems, or are they simply throwing more money at a sinking ship? Disney has a long history of box office success, but the recent string of high-profile flops has started to chip away at the studio's once unshakable reputation. If Snow White 2025 fails to deliver, it could be a significant blow, not only to Disney's live-action remake strategy, but to the company's overall financial stability. Production delays and constant reshoots have only exacerbated the situation. Each delay pushes the film's release date back, further eroding the anticipation of audiences. Meanwhile, shareholders are growing impatient as costs continue to climb and the film's prospects grow dimmer. With every passing day, it becomes clear that Disney is in full-blown crisis mode, trying to manage both the behind-the-scenes chaos and the public's waning interest in the project. But the issues with Snow White 2025 go beyond just this one film. They represent a larger problem in Hollywood, a disconnect between the avant industry and its audience. Disney's push for more woke remakes has alienated longtime fans who are more interested in faithful adaptations of classic tales than in politically charged reimaginings. By trying to appeal to a new, younger audience, Disney risks losing the very fans who have supported the company for decades. The public's positive response to Gadot's portrayal of the evil queen, contrasted with the backlash surrounding Zegler's version of Snow White, is a clear indication of this divide. At the end of the day, the big question is whether Disney can still salvage Snow White 2025. By shifting the focus to Gadot, they are clearly betting that her star power can carry the film to success. But even with her undeniable charisma, it may not be enough to overcome the deep-rooted problems that have plagued the production from the start. If Disney fails to course correct, this remake could very well be remembered as another failed attempt to balance storytelling with social commentary. A train wreck fans are eager to see crash and burn. What do you think? Can Disney recover from the chaos surrounding this film, or has the damage already been done? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Hollywood's biggest controversies, don't forget to subscribe to Gossip Zone and hit that notification bell for more.